Hello, everybody. This is the first episode of Failure Stories, and today we have with us Aditi Sharma, who is a career coach who started her journey with modeling, then event management, and then she moved on to sales and marketing. So, Aditi is a career coach and has experience of 12 plus years in career, and she's a passionate traveler as well and holds a record of 15 treks in 20 consecutive days. So, Aditi, tell people about who you are and how you started your journey.
Thank you so much, Tanmay. I'll start with saying my school life was really disturbed in terms of studies. I could not study. So I directly, I realized one thing very soon in my life, that was that I cannot study. So I need to get on field experience. This is really important because idhar nahi to idhar I have to be somewhere, right? कहीं ना कहीं हमें strong होना पड़ेगा. So I told my mother, I said कि मेरे को पढ़ाई नहीं करनी है. I want to get started with something on field. So that was the time I just got an opportunity of doing fashion shows. That was just random. It just happened. I got an opportunity to do a fashion show. So there it just started. I started doing events, modeling, and everything for around 2 years or so. And while doing those fashion shows, I realized that my expertise, or I would say my interest, lies in coordination, management, communication, interacting with people, and all those things. So backstage is what backstage is what I am better at. So मैं directly I moved backstage और मैंने वहाँ से event management का I understood. उस time तक मुझे नहीं पता था कि event management जैसी कोई field होती है. So and उस time पे इतना famous भी नहीं था. It was 2011. Event management इस वक्त सब लोगों को पता है. But in 2011 nobody actually knew, especially in a place like Dehradun. People were like, event management मतलब आप शादियां करा रहे हो. That's it. So in fact अभी भी कई लोगों के mind में वही mindset है लोगों का कि event management मतलब आप शादियां करा रहे हो. But then gradually I got into event management. From there I got the opportunity to work into marketing. I got into marketing, sales, and I've worked with various industries. Let it be entertainment, retail, hospitality, hospitals, government organizations, NGOs, colleges, institutions, and gradually my core became helping organizations and brands generate revenue for them. So I started mentoring a lot of individuals, business plans, helping them with their business models and stuff. And then my journey got into helping people with their career and their growth. So I would have interacted with more than 2 to 3,000 people around one-to-one to help them grow in their career, help them get the right guidance and everything. So वो चीजें करते करते I even registered my event management firm. It was in 2016. बहुत सारी चीजें I kept on doing and trying and everything. I did exactly. मैंने बहुत सारे events करे, बहुत सारी चीजें करी. उसके बाद finally I realized one thing. Core जो था ना, मतलब core बोलूंगी in the sense मेरे जो मन में था, that was that I wanted to help people any ways possible. So in the end, now I have finally got the right path of helping people by their interviews, jobs, careers, helping them with all those things. So now I believe I am in the path of guidance, career guidance specifically.
Okay, great. इसलिए तुम कहती थी कि don't go into finding your own niche. Try everything and then you'll automatically find your own niche. So you did with yourself and this is how you got in this field. Great. So before going ahead, let me tell you all the watchers, all the viewers, what is the mission of these failure stories. So the mission is to encourage people to take calculated risk. Because क्या होता है, sometimes people want to do something, they want to start their startup, business, career, whatever they want to start, but they don't start because they have a fear, internal fear and external fear. So I want those people just quit that fear, just don't worry, try everything and you will automatically find a way. Failure is just nothing, and that's what is the mission of our failure stories, to encourage people to take calculated risk. कुछ भी रिस्क नहीं लेनी है, कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क लेनी है. और कोर मैसेज इस फेलियर स्टोरीज के द्वारा मैं देना चाहता हूं कि do not repeat the same mistake. This is the core message of failure stories. You should not repeat your mistake, and think, if you're not repeating your mistakes, where you will go after, if you just try, make mistakes and mistakes and mistakes, and you do not repeat the same mistakes. So I'm here because I'm also trying to do, not repeating the mistakes. Hota hai, we are humans, subconsciously hum accidentally mistakes repeat karte hain, but we have to practice that we should not repeat the same mistake, and we will, grow faster with that. So this is the mission and core statement of our failure stories. So let's get ahead with, next introduction, that who you are today. So I introduced you, but you have to tell something about career coaching and who you are today and what you stand for today. Yeah.
So one thing that I've always stood for is that I do not tag myself with one thing, that this is I am, this is the kind of a person I am, this is my designation, this is my. It took me a lot of time and a lot of courage, I would say, just to clarify the audience base that I am a career coach, but I don't really feel like, career coaching is something that I would want to tag myself with.
Okay.
I want it to be open. Like, I am an individual who have the, different fields of experiences, and I can do anything and everything. And I know that. And I'm very spontaneous with my life altogether. Whether it is my personal life or professional life, I just randomly, I pick up, I want to write a book, I'll write a book. I want to do this, I'll do this. I want to travel, I'll travel. I don't want to just be like, agar main aapko, if you want to come to me and you want some guidance, some advice, I cannot restrict myself that I can only talk about careers. Why? Because I have a lot of experiences, a lot of things.
Wow.
So not tagging myself, I would say I am an individual with different experiences of life, whether it is good or bad, both. And one thing that I have worked upon a lot is myself. So, I am my own project. I'm working on myself continuously on daily basis, and I keep on changing. Maybe tomorrow I'm something else. I don't know. You might find me somewhere in the mountains and just being a yogi. Maybe
Wow.
what if? So, I don't want to tag myself with that. That's
Okay,
what.
living life with, full enthusiasm. I want to do everything in life like this. Good, very good.
Exactly.
Okay. So next is that where you are today. So as a career coach, just tell in short that how you reach here, from modeling to event management to career coach, just in short, and we will go in depth in the next session.
Right. So, see, one thing that was always the base was helping others. I tried to, my mindset was that I'll start with an NGO. That was what I was thinking. But I had a lot of personal issues, because of which, I was told कि पहले अपनी मदद तो कर लो, पहले खुद तो settle हो जाओ, उसके बाद ही तो दूसरों की मदद करोगे, and all that stuff.
Yes.
So I kept on thinking that maybe I'm not ready right now to help others. I need to be prepared by my own self first. पहले मैं अपने आप को prepare करूँ, उसके बाद I'll be coming to a stage in life जहाँ पे मैं लोगों की help कर पाऊंगी. So constantly मेरे base mind का यही था that I have to help others. So when I was doing jobs and everything, तो मेरे mind में ये आता था that I'm helping the organizations right now to grow. I'm helping them to get more business. I'm helping them grow and everything. So that was also kind of a help only that I was doing, service that I was doing. But then gradually, I would say, when I started working with Rahul, that is what changed a lot of things, perspective in terms of my work and my profession and everything. When I saw him, I realized, ऐसे भी तो हेल्प होती है लोगों की, ये भी तो एक तरीका है, which I did not know, so that is where actually the things changed, when I learned कि you need to help those people. And इस तरीके से the process that I'm following through my skill up program or my work that I am doing, the things that has made me easy is to identify who really want to help themselves. I cannot just go, आप जबरदस्ती हर किसी की मदद नहीं कर सकते. You need to identify the right people to help them, right? So people will come to me, those who are genuinely interested to work upon themselves. So this is a very good way of identifying the right people. And when you do, तब आपका मन भी करता है उनकी help करने के लिए, उनके लिए काम करने के लिए, या कुछ भी चीजें हैं, right? So give them the right guidance if they are
Same.
interested to work upon themselves.
Okay.
So that is how I gradually got to know कि ये सही तरीका है to filter the right people, to support them, to help them. And then last year I came up with the idea of skill up program, and then I just introduced, and it's about to be 1 year now that I introduced. Like last year on Holi I introduced the program.
Okay.
And this year Holi पे अभी 1 साल हो
3
जाएगा.
दिन में होली है, सही है. Great.
Right.
Okay. So फैमिली सपोर्ट किस तरह से था, मतलब फैमिली में, मॉडलिंग में, इवेंट मैनेजमेंट में, एंड नाउ व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. सो फैमिली के सपोर्ट के बारे में जस्ट हमारी ऑडियंस को थोड़ा सा इनसाइट चाहिए.
So family is a very complicated thing. Like you love them, but they will be like completely opposite to you.
सही.
Whatever you want to do, उसका एकदम opposite वो बोलेंगे आपको करने के लिए. And there is kind of a love-hate thing which is happening in between. आप उनकी respect भी करते हो, आप उनकी बात भी मानना चाहते हो, लेकिन आप अपने मन की भी करना चाहते हो. And there is always a conflict. So that has always been the case. I would say it is still the case, but the only area that helps my family is just my mother. So
Okay.
she has been a real support in terms of letting me do anything that I want. And at the same time, creating restrictions for me.
Same with me, same. Yes.
If there are people, and even I say that I am confident, I am independent, I am strong-headed as well. I am free. Like I can go anywhere. I never had any restrictions कि मुझे यहाँ जाना है, ठीक है जा, वहाँ जाना है जा. But again, in the end, being a girl, the major restriction that comes is शादी. So when I started my event management in 2011, तब से लेके आज तक शादी has always been the biggest restriction for me, जो हर चीज करने से रोक देता है. For example, let's say I want to do event management. Event management का मतलब late night शादियाँ. Late night शादियाँ का मतलब आप अपना घर कैसे संभालोगे जब late night आप बाहर रहोगे. So getting your point. ऐसे restrictions आपके आ जाते हैं. And it's not that कि आपको और किसी एरिया में रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं मिलेगा. स्पेशली मुझे किसी भी एरिया में रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं मिला है सिवाय इसके कल को शादी होगी तो क्या होगा. So that has always been a barrier, and I think it is not just with the case of girls. I think लड़कों के साथ भी अब यही होता है. What I have noticed, because a lot of guys that I have, I think लड़कों के साथ भी same issue है, but उनके साथ in fact और financial point of view से issue आ जाता है that they have to be independent, they have to be earning. हाँ. Yeah. So I think जब पेरेंट्स या फैमिली, बाकी लोगों से इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. मेन इज योर पेरेंट्स. इफ योर पेरेंट्स आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग देन एवरीथिंग इज फाइन. बट व्हेन योर पेरेंट्स स्टार्ट पुटिंग रिस्ट्रिक्शंस इन दोज एरियाज, एंड दे ओनली पुट only when they think about your marriage, otherwise they don't. Like my mother don't. वो किसी भी एरिया में, अच्छा तेरे को यहाँ जाना है, तू जा, ये करना है, वो करना है, जो भी करना है. I have always done everything. I have gone around, I have worked whatever I wanted to work in. जस्ट ये वाला एक एरिया है जहाँ पे थोड़ा सा
ओके. और nowadays जो भी मतलब चल रहा है उसमें फैमिली का सपोर्ट फुल, राइट?
उन्हीं की वजह से I was able to start. I was not able to leave what I was doing. I was not able to move forward until my mother said कि तुझे जो करना है तू वो कर, अपने मन का कर, खुश रह. हाँ, the only point when she said कि तू खुश है, तुझे जो सही लग रहा है तू वो कर, that was the only time when I was confident कि हाँ मैं कर लूंगी.
तो एक भरोसा होता है कि चलो हम कर सकते हैं, फैमिली का सपोर्ट है, यही तो चाहिए. अगर रिस्ट्रिक्शन होता है तो फिर प्रेशर रहता है कि अब क्या करोगे, फैमिली का सपोर्ट नहीं है. मेरे दोस्तों के साथ होता था ये.
हाँ, और एक बहुत बड़ी चीज पता है क्या है, that nowadays especially on social media you see so many people doing so many things that self doubt automatically create हो जाता है. आपका फैमिली कितना भी सपोर्टिव हो, आपके माइंड में ऑलरेडी सेल्फ डाउट है. तो
होता है.
वो वाला एक एरिया होता है ना, when you get the support, a strong support, that is the time when you feel like कि हाँ आप कुछ कर सकते हो. Otherwise
नहीं तो दोनों तरफ से
लोगों को देख करके
exactly. जबरदस्त.
वही वाली चीज.
ग्रेट. सो फैमिली का सपोर्ट तो है, अच्छी बात है. अब जो वी विल टॉक अबाउट स्ट्रगल एंड हाउ यू ओवरकम इट. सो जस्ट पॉइंट्स में हमारे ऑडियंस को बताओ कि व्हाट वाज द स्ट्रगल when you were doing everything in points, 3 to points, and how you overcome it, and then we will go into deep. Just points.
Okay.
That was the struggle.
Okay.
That was the struggle. Okay.
Okay. So with me, there are some different kind of struggles that I think I would have created for my own self. One is the self-doubt that I had for a very long time. So self-doubt is something that has always stopped me from everything and anything. And I would say even abhi bhi na, it isn't self-doubt, but I myself feel that I have undersold myself at a lot of areas, wherein I know that I'm really good at, but I was just not able to ऐसे डंके की चोट पे करके just वो चीज नहीं कर पाई मैं, मुझे ऐसा लगता है in a lot of areas. One was that. Second was that whatever work that I wanted to do, I was not, I would say, I was not dependent upon myself. I was depending upon others. Let's say there is a business that I'm starting. So उस business की dependency जो थी वो मेरे ऊपर कम थी और सामने वाले के ऊपर ज्यादा थी. Let it be clients, let it be partners, let it be anything. तो जब हम अपने स्किल सेट पे, ये चीज मैंने बहुत लेट आकर के सीखी, दैट जो हमारे स्किल सेट होते हैं, अगर हम सिर्फ उसके बेसिस पे अपना काम स्टार्ट करते हैं ना, वी आर नेवर डिपेंडेंट ऑन एनीवन. बट द ओनली एरिया व्हेन वी आर डिपेंडिंग अपॉन अदर्स, लेट इट बी फॉर द स्किल्स, आउटसोर्सिंग द रिसोर्सेज एंड एवरीथिंग, हम जब जब लोगों के ऊपर डिपेंड होने लग जाते हैं, हमारा काम स्लो हो जाता है, कई बार ठप भी हो जाता है. इट डिपेंड्स. So वो वाली चीज बहुत ज्यादा होती है. And these are the two main things, you know, that has always created trouble for me. So ये वाली मतलब, और खुद के ऊपर वाली सेल्फ डाउट वाली has been थोड़ा सा ज्यादा, क्योंकि again not understanding your own value and underselling yourself creates a lot of trouble for you. आप मार्केट में अपनी जगह नहीं बना पाओगे.
हाँ, सही 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 सही. ये बहुत लोगों के साथ प्रॉब्लम होता है. So how you overcome this problem? ये भी शॉर्ट में बता दो, फिर हम लोग डीप में जाएंगे कि सेल्फ डाउट को कंट्रोल कैसे. अच्छा, हाँ,
सेल्फ डाउट को कंट्रोल कैसे किया. आई वुड से दैट पीपल ट्रस्ट मी अ लॉट. People have a lot of faith. They see what is there in me. I am not able to see. So when people started looking at me and saying कि अच्छा नहीं, तू ये भी कर सकते, वो भी कर सकते, मैंने कहा तुम्हें कौन सा भरोसा हो रहा है, मुझे तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. So you know, I think constantly working upon myself and self analysis is something that has helped me a lot. One is that, and talking about depending upon others, prioritizing my skill set, identifying that people are actually using me for my skills, but I am not able to use my own skills. When I realized this point, then automatically things started changing.
Okay, great. Okay, so next part है, अब we will go little deep. So we'll go to career coach. Okay, only for career coach, because event management and modeling you're not doing this. So we'll go in the basics of career guide. So you started your career coaching. So how you started your career coaching, let's go deeper in that. So people who are actually starting in the career coach, you know, this journey, same field as you are in, so उनको थोड़ी सी insights मिल जाएगी कि how you started the field and what were the challenges and all and all. So let's get deeper inside that.
Okay, so I would say when I started, it wasn't something that I called out for. It just came to me.
Okay.
So I
wanted to help.
Definitely, yeah. So definitely I was seeking it, but it wasn't something कि आप consciously उस पे effort डाल रहे हो. It's like that. What happened with me? So when I started working with Rahul, and before that also, it just automatically happened. I registered my company. I got a call and saying that, you know, I have to mentor business plans and everything. So it started when I was working with CII. I was working with the company, and वहां पे मेरे रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज ऐसे थे जिसमें मुझे लोगों से इंटरेक्ट करना पड़ता था, मुझे मेंटोर करना पड़ता था या गाइड करना पड़ता था. वो सारी चीजें वहां से शुरू ऑलरेडी हो चुकी थी. धीरे धीरे करके मेरे रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज में वो चीजें ऐड हो गई. You know, that I have to guide people, I have to tell people what to do, how to do it, this and that. So वो automatically करते करते it's kind of you are consistently doing something for a very long time, which has led you to the expertise in that area.
Achha.
So it's like that what has happened with me. I wouldn't say जैसे मैंने एक constant या एक direct efforts डाले उसमें. It was something that I realized that I'm really good at. I am good at connecting with people. I'm good at understanding their problems, because I think I have also been through all those things. I'm always able to relate. आप एक problem बोला, I'm always able to relate with those problems. I know कि उसके मेरे साथ already ये चीज हो चुकी है. तो कहीं ना कहीं connection, empathy, all those skills which I have, which are like I call it underrated skills, which are there. I already have it, and I am able to connect with people very easily. That has helped me a lot. So understanding what is my area of expertise. So, there are a lot of people who say like मैंने जब भी लोगों से interact करा है या उनको guide करने की कोशिश करी है, so a lot of people say this thing, हम ना दूसरों की problem समझते हैं, but you cannot monetize that. Not always. Not, it is not for everyone. You understand the problem. If you are sitting with 4 of your friends and you understand their problem, that does not mean that you can actually be a career guide and everything. वो चीज नहीं होती है. It is not actually possible. Only if you have handful of experience, then you think about it. It's not just मतलब because you said कि जो लोग अपना career बनाना चाहते हैं career coaching में, तो उनके लिए है ये. इसलिए मैं ये clear कर रही हूँ that if you are an individual who think that you are able to relate with people and only that is the reason you are trying to be a career coach or something, या counselor or something of those sorts, इतना enough नहीं रहेगा. You need to have an experience on field also. You need to have those failures wale experiences, you know, where you are trying and failing and doing things, physically involving yourself into process and being part of something. Tab it's much more easy, and at the same time being consistent, you know, consistently उस चीज को करे जा रहे हो चाहे आप फेल हो रहे हो. पता है क्या है, for everyone, because we are talking about failures, I just want to add that definition of failure is different for everyone as it is the definition of success for everyone. So success की क्या definition है किसी के लिए, ये depend करता है कि उनका failure क्या है. A lot of people say that you know, we don't fail, we just learn, right? So वो वाली जो चीज है, वो वाली चीज तब आती है when you don't have goals. If you have goals, you will see कि आप वो goal achieve नहीं कर पाए, you failed. Simple. अगर वो goal है और आप नहीं achieve कर पाए, then you failed. But अगर ऐसा है that you know, you are working upon certain thing constantly, आपने फिर किया उसको, फिर से try किया, फिर से try करा, you did not fail. Definitely you did not fail. You are still working upon it. It's a work in progress.
Unless and until you quit, you did not fail. So yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So अब इस career की journey में how you failed? So कहीं ना कहीं पे you have must, you know, feel that it's not, things are not working in my favor, I should quit, or you know, failure का सामना कहाँ पे हुआ इस journey में?
I would touch wood say I did not fail. As you said, until and unless you are persistent, you will not fail. So I have not failed. I do not call myself that because it is a journey that I am not willing to quit. This is something that I'm truly satisfied with. मतलब ऐसा है that I am openly saying this thing. I am not earning lakhs. I am not. But I am so damn satisfied कि whatever I am earning, I am like मैं अपना जी रही हूँ, मैं वो कर रही हूँ जो मैं हमेशा से करना चाहती थी. I'm living that life which I always wanted to. So I have not failed in this. Yes, I did fail when I registered my company, event management company. At that time, I did fail because, you know, I met a lot of weird things, you know, बहुत अजीब चीजें हुई. I literally had to leave everything, you know. I did events, I had events in my hand, I had everything in my hand. I left everything. ऐसा मुझसे नहीं होगा, ये मुझे करना ही नहीं है. I left everything and then I went to Goa and I was staying there for a month. Just मैं break पे चली गई, मैंने कहा नहीं होगा मुझसे. That was the time I would say कि हाँ, वो failure वाला phase था मेरा. हाँ, वो वाला phase ऐसा था wherein I was really disturbed. I met people like because I was depending upon others. वहाँ पे वो वाली चीज थी. I was depending upon others. I was not focusing upon what I was good at. Now I have realized that I'm good with client dealing. I'm good with communication. At that time I had so much of doubt. I said नहीं यार, तू जाके बात कर. कोई भी बात करे, मैं नहीं करूँगी. So depending upon others for the business specifically. So वो वाला phase था, but right now I wouldn't
Now
call
you're
myself
skilled
team.
and you can do everything by yourself, so you don't need anybody to do all
Exactly.
the works. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
And just want to add on one thing, that the progress might be slow, but that does not mean, like as you said, no, ki things might not go according to you, like what you expected them to, but that will be the case every time. आपके साथ हमेशा ऐसा होगा कि जो आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो वो चीज नहीं
exactly.
होगी, लेकिन आपको फिगर आउट करना है उसमें से भी आप जो चाहते हो वो कैसे करोगे.
Exactly. कितना भी प्लान कर लो,
वो
things
हो
are not,
जाता है.
हाँ, things are not going to work according to plan. मैंने भी फुल प्रूफ प्लान किए थे, लेकिन नहीं होता चेस में भी नहीं होता. So अब जाते हैं चैलेंज में. तो इसमें सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज क्या था? Your in all your
Career
journey,
coaching
what was the, हाँ, करियर कोचिंग में सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज?
building a team.
Oh,
Building a team of people you can rely upon. Now, I was just thinking ki, I am the right person to be someone in someone's team, but who is the right person to be in my team? That's very difficult to find, reliable people that you can count on. कि आपको पता है, आपको इतना दिमाग ना लगाना पड़े, आपने उनको बोल दिया ये काम होना है, तो वो कर ले.
सही.
वो ऐसे लोग मिलना, skilled people, to find skilled people is really difficult. To find people who are willing to do something. And I am in a phase wherein I am growing right now, and people want to establish with people who are already established. It's like and we need to understand one thing. It's exactly like जो top notch schools होते हैं, वो top notch students को ही admission देते हैं जो already समझदार है.
सही.
समझ रहे हो? और वो पढ़ाने की मेहनत नहीं करना चाहते हैं. वो चाहते हैं समझदार बच्चा है, खुद पढ़े, खुद निकल जाए, खुद टॉप कर ले.
सही.
Similarly, it is happening that समझदार इंटेलिजेंट स्किल लोग जो है वो चाहते हैं कि उनको established कंपनी मिल जाए and automatically सारी चीजें होती रहे. So it's just like that.
Okay. So अब टीम मैनेजमेंट तो now how many कितने लोग हैं अभी टीम में?
So I have freelancers in my team.
Okay, great.
Around 5-6 freelancers are there. So they're working on project basis. वो औरों के साथ भी कर रहे हैं, मेरे साथ भी कर रहे हैं. It's like that.
Okay, great. So अब next है कि who helped you in this all the journey? There must be someone who helped you in the journey, because हमारे पीछे कोई ना कोई mentor, कोई ना कोई guide होता है जिसकी वजह से we are here. So who was him? Who was her? So who was that?
Nobody
helped you in this journey. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, what happens, nobody helps you in the whole journey. They are part of a particular part of your work.
Yes.
हाँ, तो वो एक फेज आता है आपका जिसमें आपको वो हेल्प करते हैं. उसके बाद दूसरा फेज आता है, अलग अलग एरियाज,
अलग एरिया में अलग लोग जुड़ते हैं. हाँ.
और हाँ, तो जैसे लेट्स से टू गेट दिस थॉट कि दिस इज आल्सो अ वे ऑफ वर्किंग, राहुल हेल्प मी आउट इन दैट. लाइक ही वाज द पर्सन जिसकी वजह से मेरे माइंड में ये थॉट भी आया कि हाँ ठीक है, ये चीज हो सकती है. देन a lot of other people, like जो टीम के ही लोग थे, धीरेन जी, विकास, all those people, they helped me in terms of different ways, like moral support हो गया, या the emotional support हो गया. They have helped me in that way. Then my mother is there who has helped. Like emotionally support करने के लिए बहुत सारे लोग हैं. Professionally support करने के लिए I would say I am doing everything by myself.
Okay. Individual.
Nobody actually, situations पे depend करता है that you get inspired by somebody, but that is only for a while. But when we talk about the support, somebody standing next to you all the time, nobody does.
Okay. So you did it everything by yourself. That's good. That's why you have a lot of experience, that you know how to do things properly. So you have more experience than anybody else, because you did everything by
मैंने ये
yourself.
करते मैंने वेबसाइट डिजाइन करना सीख लिया खुद से. बैठे वेबसाइट कैसे डिजाइन करते हैं, I have been doing everything by myself, so I have learned a lot of things by myself.
Okay.
Doing all these things.
करना पड़ता है स्टार्टिंग में. जो भी फील्ड हम लोग, जिस भी फील्ड में हम लोग हैं, हमें अपने हाथ खराब करने पड़ते हैं doing everything. So I have done everything from designing graphics, website design और recording and all. So starting में करना पड़ता है, बाद में तो आप delegate कर सकते हैं. तो experience लो और फिर आगे बढ़ो. So that's good thing. So अब जब इवेंट मैनेजमेंट एंड मॉडलिंग वो सब फेल हुआ था, then what inspired you to bounce back? You were on the break of 1 month तुमने break लिया था, तो how you bounced back from that failure, event management की
I
failure?
would say, I realized it very soon that I am a self-motivated person. I inspire my own self. I am a person who fail. I will get shattered every day, and then every day I'll collect myself, and then every day I'll shatter again, and then I'll come up with something. So because my circumstances on a personal level has been such that पिछले 3 साल से 4 साल से I have been very much disturbed in terms of my emotion and my family personal उसमें front में, and उसकी वजह से मेरा काम बहुत ज्यादा पर होता है every time. So if you would have also seen कि कभी मैं Instagram पे एक्टिव हूँ, कभी मैं एकदम से शांत हो गई, फिर मैं एक्टिव हूँ, फिर मैं शांत हो गई, ये चीज चलती रहती है मेरी on and off. So the thing is that every time I only have to collect myself and I only have to tell myself कि, because I know one thing, I have a purpose and I have to fulfill a purpose. What it is, how it is, I don't know, but I cannot give up for a very long time. I can only give up for a day or two, but third day I have to get back together. But
Inner motivation, inner inspiration.
And sometimes, of course, my mom is there, my friend is there, so they are also ones who थोड़ा सा push करते रहते हैं मेरे को. But in the end, no, nothing helps. जब आप एक्चुअली सैटर्ड होते हो ना,
खुद को कुछ करना होता है,
किसी का भी कोई भी
इंटरनल
किसी की भी कोई भी कहीं भी बात कंफर्ट नहीं देती आपको.
सही जब
so that is
this is help here. खुद की ही मदद की मैंने. सही
करना पड़ता है और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है.
सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड ना, सेल्फ मोटिवेशन से जहां तक हम लोग पहुंच सकते हैं ना, एक्सटर्नल मोटिवेशन से हम लोग वहां तक नहीं पहुंच सकते. इट्स कि कितना भी मुश्किल समय हो, कितना भी डिफिकल्ट टाइम हो, हम लोग उसको ओवरकम कर देते हैं बिकॉज वी आर सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड. वी ऑटोमेटिकली फाइंड, वी डोंट नीड एक्सटर्नल ट्रिगर्स टू अरे करना है चलो, बिकॉज ही वांटेड टू डू, शी वांटेड टू डू, बिकॉज आई वांटेड टू डू. that's the internal trigger. That's important.
And just want to add one more thing that sometimes it happens कि आपको जो भी कोई और बात बोलता है ना, तो I personally get more demotivated. I'm like, तुम मत ही बोलो तो अच्छा है, मुझे खुद से करने दो figure out, because I know that I have my own pace. I have so much of self analysis, introspection and everything. I know my own pace. So somebody else putting in their energy into my pace might hamper everything that I have even developed or built. So it's better I don't get influenced by someone else. वो ज़्यादा हो जाता है मेरे लिए फिर.
अच्छा, okay, great. So अब हम लोग देंगे थोड़ी सी समरी कि फेलियर क्या हुआ और टेक अवेज क्या लेने, ऑल द लेसन्स देंगे. So हमारी ऑडियंस को चाहिए 3 reasons why you failed. Whatever in your whatever your journey was, why you failed, whatever there was 3 big reasons that you failed, whether it's modeling, whether it's event management, whether it's team management, whatever it is. So 3 big reasons why you failed.
So the first reason was self-doubt. Self-doubt was the first reason. I started thinking that I'm not worthy enough. Okay. Second was I listened to people. I still think that I wasted a lot of time because I was listening to what others were saying and what they thought, what their opinion is, and all those things. वो मेरे लिए बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत करता था. And the third one is I did not focus upon my skill set. I rather focused upon outer circumstances. जहाँ से पैसे आएंगे तो मैं ये काम करूंगी, अगर ये चीज इस तरीके से हो जाएगी तो मैं ये करूंगी. So every time something or the other was influencing me, or the outer circumstances उनके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट थी. अगर ये मान गया तो मैं ये काम कर पाऊंगी. So nothing is there in my hands. My business has to be in my hands. So वो वाली चीज, get 3 mistakes I made throughout, I would say.
Okay. Now audience, do not repeat all the mistakes Aditi has done. आपको इस एपिसोड से यही देखना है कि whatever mistakes other people have done, you do not have to repeat those mistakes. Just write down all the mistakes and think, if you are into career guide, if you are into career coaching, so अगर स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तो ये मिस्टेक मत करो, अपने आप के अपने स्किल को डेवलप करो, don't depend on other people. So this was also a mistake that Aditi did. So you have to write down all the mistakes. अगर मेरे पास कोई ऐसा एपिसोड होता failure stories का when I was starting my career, तो I would have saved my 8 to 10 months. I also wasted so much time figuring out all the things. So better you take lessons. Okay, so we are going to give 3 takeaways from this episode. So what are the 3 takeaways for our people?
3 takeaways.
Yes.
You want me to say that?
Yes.
I think people would already know. People would already know what they have to take away. But I just want to say one thing.
Okay.
First thing is that your failures are the ones who makes you who you are today, right? So definitely your journey is unique. You need to respect that. At the same time, it's about the second thing I want to say. It's about your mindset. Like everything is here. So if anything from this session you are able to take, like whatever I've talked about, मेरी story या मेरी life की journey से, you won't be like implementing everything altogether, but it is about developing the right mindset towards your success, towards your goals. It will completely be customized. आपकी जर्नी आपके हिसाब से है, लेकिन स्टिल आपका माइंडसेट उसको बहुत सारी चीजों को फ्रेमवर्क दे सकता है, how to work, how to grow and everything. And the third thing I would say is that constantly working upon yourself, that is the key.
Exactly.
Like you cannot change anything. आप दुनिया में अपने माँ बाप को चेंज नहीं कर सकते, अपने भाई बहन को नहीं कर सकते, अपने फ्रेंड्स को नहीं कर सकते, अपने कलीग्स को, अपने बॉसेस को, अपनी जॉब को, अपनी जॉब का पूरा कल्चर है. यू कैन नॉट चेंज एनीथिंग. यू कैन ओनली चेंज योर ओन सेल्फ इन अ बेटर मैनर. So constantly keep on working on yourself. The day you stop working on yourself, you will face the stagnance in your life. These are the main things.
Improving yourself is very important on daily basis because the world is changing very fast. You have to adapt fast, and you have to accept the change, embrace the change, and you have to change yourself. Start doing things. Make yourself capable of doing anything like Aditi did. So next is, okay, so we have quick question quest. Okay, it's time for quick question quest. So viewers, what is quick question quest is that I will ask quick questions and Aditi will answer in just 1 or 2 seconds. So this quick question quest is, let's start. Let's reveal the quick question quest.
Okay.
So first is LinkedIn or Instagram?
LinkedIn.
Okay. Second is long form content or short form content?
Both.
No, you have to choose one. Long form content or short form content?
Okay, short term.
Short form content. Okay. Third question is, for teaching, pre-recorded courses or live courses? You are teaching other. Live teaching. Good insights. Okay. Fourth question is, for consuming, again, pre-recorded courses or live courses?
Live.
Okay, great. Fifth one is, do you prefer one mentor or more than one mentors?
One mentor.
One mentor. Okay. Sixth one is, for teaching, do you prefer one-to-one teaching or one-to-many teaching?
One-to-one.
One-to-one teaching, so you can connect deeply. Okay, great. Seventh question is, working on weekend or working on weekdays?
Both.
Oh.
All days. And taking breaks on the basis of your convenience. आज mood नहीं है, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, it does not matter. I want to take leave. So it's like that. Freedom.
Sahi. No problem. So eighth question is, late night work or early morning work?
Early morning.
Early morning? Okay. Ninth one is, last one, Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk?
Sorry?
Jeff Bezos
First
or
one
Elon?
what?
Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, hardworking. Just I want to build it.
Basically, again, it's like versatility that he has.
सही ठीक है. तो अब सेशन को एंड करते हैं योर फेवरेट कोट से. सो व्हाट इज योर फेवरेट कोट?
Quote, I wouldn't say. I don't follow quotes. I follow songs more.
Go ahead.
But
It's just inspiration.
no, but it's more about the thought process. So there is this one belief system that I have, that is that you are limitless. That is what I believe. There is no limitation, no foundation in terms of your thought process or a kind of a person you are. That is why don't tag yourself. This is who I am. Yeah, this is the kind of a person I am. I'm aggressive. I am, I'm very shant. I am introvert. I am extrovert. Just don't tag yourself with anything, because you are everything as per the situation comes. So be limitless. Don't set foundations or limitations to your own self. That's one.
That's a great message. So we will end this episode with a failure quote. So my failure quote is for the viewers. Is that only those who dare to fail greatly can achieve greatly. So this is the quote of the session. So dare to do all the things, awesome. Dare to fail, and you will achieve success. So let's end this session. Good day.
Cool.